Hey folks, Gary here doing the daily Bible reading for Tuesday, and we're continuing on with the story of Lazarus and Jesus and Lazarus being raised from the dead and what took place afterwards. And so we're looking at John 11:49 to 53 right now. And so we see the reaction of the Pharisees and the high priest. Let's just read it. But one of them, Caiaphas, who was the high priest that year, said to them, "You know nothing at all, nor do you understand that it is better for you that one man should die for the people, not that the whole nation should perish." So when he said that, what he's thinking is that Jesus should die. We should find him and kill him because it's better for him to die and for us to kill him than for our whole nation to be wiped out by the Romans. So that's what he's thinking when he says that. But let's continue on. But he did not say this of his own accord. But being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus would die for the nation, and not for the nation only, but also to gather into one the children of God who are scattered abroad. So from that day forward, they made plans to put him to death. So Caiaphas didn't realize this, but he was actually prophesying that Jesus was going to go to the cross and die for you and for all of us, that we would not perish, which is huge. But he didn't know that. He didn't know at the time. He was actually planning something very, very evil. He was coming against Jesus when he said that. That's really interesting. That God will use people who have evil intent, but he will use them for his purposes to make the things happen that he has predestined, that he has designed. And that was Jesus going to the cross. And so he's going to use these men to accomplish this, even though what they're doing is evil. That's crazy. But what's not so crazy and what's so awesome is the fact that Jesus did die for your sins and for mine. That in a way he was right? It was better that Jesus did this so that you and I can have salvation. Have salvation through Jesus. And we have resurrection as well, because we know that Jesus didn't stay on the cross. He was buried in a tomb. Then he rose on the third day. And because of that, because Jesus rose on the third day, you and I will also rise from the dead, just as Lazarus did. And we'll spend eternity with Jesus. And that's really cool. That's awesome. And it's funny that this guy prophesied it without even knowing it.